YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Ray. I am the original ordinary guy, back again with another video. Incels and shut-in men. How do you conduct your masculinity around these men says a lot. And how do you do it, right? How the hell do you convince these guys that masculinity is the way, masculinity is your first priority, masculinity is your top and your bottom? How do you convince men like that instead of worried about women, because they are fixated with women, instead of being mad about women not choosing them, instead of being mad about women not looking at them or being having a lustful eye for them, how the hell do you convince them to focus on themselves and get their life together? And maybe their life is together financially. Let's just talk about who they are physically, and sexually as a being. How do you convince those guys? Because I'm gonna be real with you fellas. The reason I'm making this video is because I'm experiencing that firsthand. I got two guys that have gravitated to me. Two good guys, man. Real cool guys. Guys that just are in their mid-20s, getting to their late 20s, and they've developed slowly. You know, if I could say that, you know, if that's the right wording, that's the right verbiage. But they've developed slowly. And I'm looking at their lives and I'm just looking at them like, bruh, what happened? You know, what happened in the process of you not getting yourself together physically, you not getting yourself together mentally, you not getting yourself together sexually? It's like they're outcasts. Pretty much that's what a shut-in is. And we all know what an incel is, right? And the good thing about these guys are that they're not mad at nobody but themselves. They're upset of themselves and not the men or the women. They think it's rightful. They think it's actually okay. They think it's justified that the women aren't looking at them or that the men aren't trying to help them. You know, and I understand that because I'm having a hard time comprehending what they're going through in totality because I've never seen it firsthand. I've always seen it like a third person view. If I'm right, yeah, like a third person's view. I've never seen it up close and personal. I never had to deal with incels one-on-one, hand in hand. I've always seen it on Reddit. I've always seen it on YouTube and things of that nature. But to actually be close to them, have them under the wing, have them under the wing and have them, working out with me or, chilling with me, it's just difficult to get them to understand, hey, work on your masculinity. It's impossible because they worried about women. They worried about having sex. That's what their minds are wrapped around because, they've never had women come on to them. They never had women touch on them. They never had women give them that lustful eye, and they want it so bad. They earn for it so bad, and I understand. But I'm having a hard time relating to those guys. And it's like, okay, we want to focus. I want you to focus. I want you to get yourself together. I want you to be comfortable with the man you are and you're becoming, but heavily distracted. The cheeks, the breasts, you know what I mean? The movements of women. What women have to say, what women are doing. It's women because they're deprived, desperately deprived. And I'm just like, damn, what can I do? Because I was talking to my partner yesterday in the gym, and I was telling him, I said, I realized something. That no matter what I say about masculinity, no matter what I say about self-development, no matter what I say or show you, it's all for nothing. Because you're so wrapped around women. He was like, I agree. He said, it's all for nothing. It's all for nothing. So I figured it out. I think I figured it out. Fellas, let me know, because I'm struggling. I want all men to be up, in every aspect of life. Let me know because I am struggling, bro. So I figured it out. Instead of giving these guys lectures, instead of, trying to make these guys watch red pill content and masculinity content, instead of, trying to shove it down their throats, no diddy. Shove it in their brains, no diddy. Instead of doing that, speak life into them. I realize it's working. It's not working as much as I wanted to, but it's working better than I thought. Just speak life into those guys, man. I used to be such a big critic. I still am. I used to be such a hardcore critic of incels and shut-ins until I came face to face with two of them. Never had to deal with them one-on-one, never had to deal with them face-to-face, but now I see. I'm still trying to comprehend. I'm still trying to understand more, as the day goes on, as I, get closer to the guys. But my goodness, it's like night and day. Everything, let me tell you, everything that they say on social media about women, they hardcore believe to the depths. And it's gonna take 30 stories. It's gonna take a book to convince them otherwise. You're gonna have to, boy. Hey, it's taking a lot. Cause I had that guys ask me, convince me otherwise, pretty much, that what I see on social media isn't real. And of course, I broke it down how I broke it down, but I ain't going too far into detail. But I realized in the midst of talking, I'm wasting my time. So I'm gonna speak life into these fellas, man. I'm not gonna be the soft, boo-hoo, woe is me. Nah, none of that. It's the tough love that I'm speaking into these guys. And I realized that avenue I've never tried before. Since I've never been in this situation, I'm trying something different. Instead of going hardcore, going ham, going super duper masculine mode, you need to get your masculine. Nah, you gotta speak life into those guys. Because they never been told anything. Of course it's coming from another man, so it might not be in their minds as rewarding as if it was coming from a woman, but the women aren't even looking at them. And I told them that. The women aren't looking at you. The women don't see you. You're invisible. You know what I'm saying? So let that be, that's the truth. That's the God honest truth. So let that be fuel to the fire. Let you, light a fire under your ass. You know what I mean? But I realize a lot of these guys, they're so focused, man. They're oh my gosh, they're so fixated on getting it in. And that was the only solution I could ever come up with, because I'm at a loss for words, bro. I had to come on here and let y'all know, bro. Like, this shit is real, bro. What they say, what them guys be on the, if you ever go to Reddit and one of them incel posts, forums pop up, look inside of it. It is wild. It's a wild time. I seen one the other day, and I was just scrolling through. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I couldn't. And to see it firsthand with two other guys, it's like, wow, okay, it's real. They exist. For real. And I'm thinking I'm like, oh, I'll never meet one of those guys, man, ever, never. But I was wrong. And I only been here for a year and some change. I done met two of them. Actually, I done met three. But I'm only close with two. And the thing, like I said, the thing I like about those two guys are they're not mad at women. They're not mad at men that are sexually active, and they're not mad at women that are sexually active. They're completely engulfed with the idea that, okay, it was my fault. I mean, man, it is amazing to see, and I need help. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need help. I need suggestions. If you ever dealt with guys like this before, what do you do? Like, besides what I've already told you guys, what the hell do you do? Do I continue to speak life into them? Do I continue to give them stories to combat what they see on social media? Do I tell them about how fake social media is, which I've already have? I mean, they're obsessed. They're freaking obsessed because they don't get it. They just don't get it, bro. And me on being on the outside looking in, like my boy told me the other day, he said, "Well, we grew up different." I said, "You're right. We grew up different. We did things different." You know what I'm saying? We was around different environments. I was outside, I grew up outside, and you grew up inside on social media. Pretty much, that's it. I was outside playing, socializing, getting it in, getting dirty, breaking ankles, putting mud on my face, you know what I'm saying, wrestling outside, and you was inside on the video game, on social media, watching porn, jacking off. Fantasizing about women on social media. That's what it was. That's pretty much what it is, bro. And we live two different lives, but now we grown, bro. Now we are grown-ass men. Both of us, all three of us are grown-ass men. And you don't like the position that you're in. So what is the solution? What is the freaking solution? You want to be like this forever? That's and when we talk about women or when we talk about progress, because I got them both in the gym, right? Amazing. They're stronger than they look, to be honest. So I got them in the gym, and of course they're fascinated by the women in the gym. You know how that go. I mean, you're putting an incel or / shut-in inside of a gym with a bunch of beautiful women in a big city. So you already know how that's going, right? It's a full-on slobbering. Woo! Woo! Hey, Charlotte, they can't drive. They can't drive. Y'all seen that, right? Y'all seen that? I know y'all see. All right, anyways. But you're putting those men inside of a gym with beautiful women. They're slobbering. They're gawking at women. They're infatuated. They're distracted. They can't keep their eyes on a subject at hand. They can't hold eye contact with you because they're too busy. Their eyes are moving everywhere. So it's a lot of work in progress. And I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, bro, God, why me? Because I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for none of this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask for direct contact with these guys. Do this is cool. But I didn't ask for the direct contact with these guys, but maybe it's testing me. Maybe I'm getting tested as well. Maybe it's just not for them, it's for me to see how well I handle men like this, because maybe this is my future. This is my calling, to help guys like this. Because you know what I'm saying, you can only be so selfish till you become selfless. And maybe this is my way, or this is God's way of saying, hey, this is how you be selfless. This is how you give back. This is how you can help out the young guys, the Gen Z, because they're both Gen Zers, older Gen Zers, but they're both Gen Zers. So this is the way of making sure you give back. Voila, I got 2 of them for you. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I need some help, man. This is different, man. This is real different. It's been going on for a year, and I'm getting the hang. I'm starting to see which direction I need to go. But man, I need help on how to. The biggest part I need help on is how to keep these guys in the right mindset. Let them understand that what they see on social media and what they see in real life can differentiate, and they need to go make themselves important. So, man, it's one hell of a time to be alive. I'll tell you that, bro. Wow. All right. This is not a warning. Oh my gosh. This is not a warning. This is not a advice. This is informative, very informative. And if y'all got any suggestions or dealt with guys like this before, if you ever come across this video, leave it in the comment section, all right? That's definitely another day in reality for your ass. Love.